Hello, everyone. Welcome to class. This is Applied Research Project number 1. So my name is Dr. Jason Brummett, and I am the program director in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program here at George Fox University. So why am I teaching this class or this sequence? Well, one is I really enjoy research and I enjoy this whole process. And so when there was a need a couple years ago, your program came to me and really enjoy working with all of you in this PA program. Last year, if you had a chance to get to the symposium at the end of the year, that is basically what you're going to be working towards. So we've got 3 classes here, obviously starting with ARP 1 and finishing with number 3. With the ultimate goal to have that poster for your symposium presentation. You'll also be turning in a paper, and hopefully you'll consider trying to publish that paper. I'll talk more about that stuff throughout the term. Basically, your big assignment is going to be either a systematic review or a scoping review with the goal of publishing or trying to publish. And the reason I say that is you're going to be putting a lot of great work into this assignment. And through your hard work, through your hard study, disseminating those findings would be very valuable to other medical providers. But again, don't worry about that at this moment in time. I'm just kind of giving you the big picture where we're going to be going towards come December of this year. So let's go through the course syllabus here, get a little bit of an overview of what's going on this particular term. And there's my contact information, and please feel free to drop by anytime. Or I know you are involved with your clinical work too, and sometimes just dropping in makes things challenging. Feel free to set up an appointment. We can meet in person. We can also do something via Zoom. So the course descriptions here, this again is the first in a series of these applied research courses. And again, you're going to be at the very end presenting in the symposium, doing a poster presentation. You're going to be turning in a paper, systematic review or a scoping review. And as I list there, potentially publishing. I'm working with about 5 of the cohort in front of you, trying to get them submitted to journals this term. Now, in this course, you're going to be working on a PICO-related assignment. I think you've had a little bit of an exposure to that already. And so that's great. If you're coming in with materials already worked on, outstanding. We can work on refining those. The PICO is really going to be what drives your big clinical question leading into your research question. And we're going to see that we're not going to dive into the format and the creation of the systematic review or the scoping review until we get to ARP2, or excuse me, APR2. But what we're going to be doing through this term is you're going to be starting to dip the toe in the water, using that PICO to help you come up with that question to search the literature. So for this course here, the instructions all going to come from screencasts. There will be some homework assignments, some forum discussions, and some major assignments to turn in. No text. Course materials will be on Foxtail, or excuse me, I should change that to Canvas, because we are no longer called that. This is your grading criteria from your PA program. Here's a breakdown of the points. 3 homework assignments, 10 points each, forums, and then major assignment 1 and major assignment 2, and I'll be discussing those via the screencast later on in the term. You can also peek ahead and download any of those forms and look ahead if you're interested in doing so. Course learning outcomes. The objectives of the course here, if you want to read through those things. Again, the big thing from this class is we're going to be working on a couple major assignments, a couple writing things to, one, establish what your PICO is, what you're potentially interested in exploring this year, and two, to start looking into the literature and to start jotting things down, to start practicing your scientific writing. Professionalism, information there, plagiarism information, use of AI, those typical things that you've seen in your other course syllabi. Same thing, programming university policies here. Now looking at the schedule. So by each Monday, a screencast will be up, and then I'll send you an email highlighting what the assignments are for that week. You can always find the assignments listed here in this class schedule section and the due dates. Your first major assignment isn't due until the week of March 23rd. We'll announce well before then what that is all about. And then your last major assignment isn't due until May 4th. Now, you'll notice there'll be times where there will not be any screencasts, and those are built in to allow you time to work on writing for your major assignments. All right, this week you have a forum, an introduction of who you are, and some questions there, so I have a little bit better understanding who we are and where we are going. All right, have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week.